What is up, survivors? This is Law of Evolution, and I am back with another Fortnite video for you guys. Epic Games just dropped update 1.27, otherwise known as 1.8.1, and along with that came a lot of different things, a lot of different things. So what we're going to do is just cover some of those items today, and I'm not going to cover the Save the World stuff, just the Battle Royale 100-man PvP mode, and so let's just get right into it. So first thing is first, guys, the frame rate has been uncapped on PS4 and PS4 Pro with 1.27. So what that means is the frame rate was capped at 30 FPS previously. Now you are able to boost that up to 60 FPS. That'll make the gameplay a little bit smoother for you. They do give you a quick warning though. They're like this, you know, increasing your frame rate will maximize frame rate, but will lead to inconsistent performance and higher input lag. So you know what? Be prepared for people that are like just seriously complaining like a lot about how the lag is bad. And we're like, hey, you changed your frame rate, change it back. So, also on the gameplay side of things, they did a lot with the gameplay. So first things first, they did the slurp juice can now spawn as floor loot in addition into chests. So I could actually run right into this building and see some slurp juice on the ground. No, give me that back. See some slurp juice down on the ground, and that's a normal thing now. We'll start to see that. They also fixed the issue that allowed players to consume slurp juice while running. Now, see, I didn't try this. I didn't try it. I'm not exactly sure what that's really OP, but definitely without a doubt, I'm happy that they got that fixed. Also with version 1.27, they addressed the effect of slurp juice persisting from the pre-game phase to the battle bus phase. Now, if you guys did not know, if you were unaware, what was going on is that sometimes in that pre-game lobby where everybody's just kind of hanging around for 10 or 15 seconds or whatever, you would be able to find slurp juice sometimes in the pre-game lobby, just kind of like you would, you know, shield potion or anything else for that matter. And if you drank that slurp juice kind of right as the timer was ticking down, you would go into the actual lobby with the shield active already. so that was just super OP, just free shield or something like that. So I'm so happy that they got that fixed. Also, supply drop balloons now take damage when shot from below. Now I don't know if this means that if you shoot the balloon itself, like it'll just drop faster, which would be very handy, or if you if you shoot it and like it falls and just completely destroys or something like that. So that'll be awesome to kind of figure out along the way. Fortnite update 1.27 also addressed the issue which caused revives to be interrupted if another DBNO player is near. And I ran into this often. We'd be playing in squads or something like that, and you know, you'd be the last person alive in your squad, and so now you're going to revive the last two people because you might have just been the guy that, you know, was lucky enough to take everybody out. But when you would go to revive one of your teammates when the other one was kind of crawling near you or something like that, it would glitch out. It would, like, the circle would disappear. It would, you know, you'd be halfway through the revive, and it would, you know, it would push you, you know, all the way back to where you have to start over. So I'm just happy that they got that fixed, because I did run into that myself. Definitely. They also did a ton of things to performance. So let's look at performance. They improved the light shadow rendering performance for consoles and PC. And they say this was particularly noticeable in Greasy Grove on the Xbox One. So it looks like Xbox One was having some serious problems with what that was looking like, especially in Greasy Grove. But we have got that hammered out. It's all fixed. Thank you, Epic. They also did various optimizations to player character animation for improved performance. Now, what this means, ladies and gentlemen, is sometimes you would see your player sliding across the ground instead of walking, or kind of zipping back in time or forward in time or kind of something like that. But it was always this character animation that was just kind of screwy. And so they said they got that fixed for performance reasons, which makes me very happy. So cheers to that. They also fixed server network lag occurring if a player attempted to rejoin a match after timing out or being kicked. Which is interesting. I didn't really deal with that too much once I was out. I mean, I didn't get kicked very often, so it wasn't really too big of a deal. And also with the UI, the user interface, they added a few things here that I think were actually pretty cool. Well, number one, they did team members are listed next to the options menu. Now, what this means is this screen shows the number of players each team member has eliminated so far. So no more of that, kind of taking a tally towards, like, you and your team will get into this big brawl. You might take on 2 different squads or something like that. You come out on top. You're like, hells yeah. And then, you start taking tally. You're like, okay, well, how many eliminations do you have? Okay, well, how many eliminations do you have? And so you like go from teammate to teammate and try to figure out, what you guys have and how much damage you guys have caused out here. No longer a need to do that at all. You'll be able to simply just look at your game board, look at the screen, and you'll be able to tell what everybody has. So that is just pretty awesome. They also with 1.27 they added some confirmation prompts when equipping items in the locker. I don't also, the changes were made to the sensitivity sliders again, which will properly revert if the apply button is not used before closing the menu. Now, this was already happening to me. I mean, if I didn't hit apply when I changed my sensitivity settings, they wouldn't save when I left. So this must have been a problem that some people were having, but not all. But I'm just happy that they fixed it. I mean, because when you go and change those sliders and you go back to your game and it's still acting the same when you kind of thought you did everything you should do, I can see how that would make you very, very, very upset. So I'm happy that they got that fixed. Also, with 1.27, they addressed the leaderboards and stats page, which showed an incorrect time until refresh if the system's clock was changed. I don't know. Leaderboards and stats have been just screwy ever since they launched them. I know they've kind of gotten a little better, but they still are incorrect. Maybe this is a problem, once again, that not everyone is having. But those leaderboards still aren't 100%, man. But they're getting there. They're getting a lot closer. They're working on it. So I do appreciate their steadfast activity. Also, huge, as far as the world is concerned, they fixed a gap in geometry that allowed players to get below the terrain. Oh, look, I just made a video about this a couple days ago, and it was made popular by Seven. I mean, if you're familiar who Seven is, he makes a lot of really good Fortnite content. But it was popularized by him, and I made a video about it myself the other day because I was going to play squads, and I had it on squad fill, so I was alone. And my entire team, the entire team went to the underground glitch spot, the entire squad. And so I'm like, okay. And so I went under there with him. It was the first time I'd done that. So I went under there with him. I just toyed around for a minute, danced for a second. And then, I went ahead and got out of there. It was pretty boring. And so I'm just so happy that, because the people were down there, they're killing people from underground. They're taking weapons from underground, shields. I mean, it was everything that you can do above ground. They're doing below the map when other people can't see them. So I'm just so happy that they got that patch. Take a look at my channel if you want to laugh and see what that actually looks like when a squad goes underground. Yeah, I'm happy that they got that patch and all fixed up. So good there. They also said they fixed some minor environmental bug fixes, which they give an example of floating trees and small seams in the terrain. They did do some audio fixes. They said they enabled voice chat while in the match and now adds the player to the voice channel. So if they've elected to have their voice heard, it will come up every single time that you enter the voice chat channel. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. They also fixed the issue as far as music is concerned that would cancel the music if players use the dance emote. Not like a big deal, but you just kind of want everything to be seamless, and that was just part of them just trying to make things right. And also a really, really big thing that they did in the game to really help out those people that are kind of achievement whores, or you're just trying to level up super fast because you would like to you would like to nab that the glider that comes at level 25. So some challenges were rebalanced, right? So the play matches challenge was increased actually from 3 to 5. So you have to play 5 games in order to get that one, which isn't like a problem. 5 games, whatever. It's not a big deal. Also, they did shotgun eliminations have been decreased from 5 to 4, which is awesome. The pistol eliminations have been decreased from 5 to 3. We also have SMG eliminations decreased from 5 to 2. Thank Jesus, because because nobody. I mean, you know, them SMGs are just horrible. They're horrible, man. I've gotten people point blank range right in the face, all headshots, and they just like one shot me. It's ridiculous. It's highly ridiculous. They did decrease the sniper eliminations as well from 5 to 1. Also, the existing progress on rebalanced challenges was reset. So what they mean by that is if you just so happen to almost have your challenge together, right? You're almost there. You almost got it. Let's say it was 5 sniper eliminations. You had 4. Well, they just went ahead and reset it all. But once they did the retuning, they just reset all of it. And you're back down to 0. So you got to grind out those snipes again. Get that money, man. It's all good. Also, as far as the daily challenges are concerned, the Eliminate Squad Players Challenge was renamed to Eliminate Opponents in Squad Mode to clarify how the challenge should be completed. Yeah, because trust me, there was some derps out there, and they read this, right? They were like, Eliminate Squad Players. I wonder what that means. And so the first thing that came to their mind is let's go into a squad, right? Let's go into squad mode. Solo. Let's go into squad solo and then kill my teammates, right? I'm going to go into squad solo and I'm going to kill all my teammates, and that'll get me the achievement. Like, trolling your teammates is like how you get 500 XP. It's like so ridiculous. So I'm happy that they got that straightened out. They got the verbiage straightened out, so the derps are like not killing us anymore if you try to go into squads. And now hopefully their anger would be pointed in the right direction. So grateful for that. So very grateful for that. And they improved lighting for certain characters in the matchmaking lobby. Now this concerns me none, right? I don't care what they do in the matchmaking lobby. I don't care if the matchmaking lobby was like 280p. Like I don't care what it looks like. It's just when I get into the actual game, it would make me very happy to just make sure everything is seamless. I don't care if you just get in there and you're like 8-bit characters just running like Pac-Man. I don't care. When you get into this game, it just needs to be smooth. So I do appreciate them for that. Guys, there was a ton of information, a ton of different things in this patch, in this update. So the patch notes will be in the description. If you've hung out with me this long so far, I do appreciate the hell out of you, man. So thank you so much. Come check back often. I do these type of updates and just little informational tidbits every time a patch or update comes out. And yeah, so please feel free to subscribe, come on back, hit that like button, let me know that I gave you something, I didn't waste your entire life. And I really appreciate your beautiful faces. And guys, I will check you out on the next one.